Welcome back, everybody, to another Dicon Dissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. And today we're going to be reacting to something that is probably going to be a little bit different. I'm not sure exactly how different. I've already listened to two other songs, and I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this artist yet. Similar to the group The Front Bottoms, I found this person because of Hobo Johnston, talking about some of inspirations that he had. And this guy's name is Daniel Johnston. Now, this music is... It's difficult for me to... It's currently difficult for me to describe how this music makes me feel. So this is off a cassette tape that this guy made called Don't Be Scared in 1982, all right? So before we get into it, I want to look at the Wikipedia page for Daniel Johnston, who passed away in 2019 on September 11th and was born in 1961. He was an American singer-songwriter and visual artist regarded as a significant figure in outsider, lo-fi, and alternative music scenes. Most of his work consisted of cassette tapes recorded alone in his home, and his music is frequently cited for its pure and childlike qualities. He spent extended periods in psychiatric institutions and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. He gathered a local following in the 80s by passing out tapes of his music while working at a McDonald's in Austin, Texas. His cult status was propelled when Nirvana's Kurt Cobain was seen wearing a t-shirt that featured artwork from Johnston's 83 cassette tape, Hi, How Are You? Beyond music, he was accomplished as a visual artist, with his illustrations exhibited at various galleries around the world. His struggles with mental illness were the subject of a 2005 documentary, The Devil and Daniel Johnston. He died in 2019 of what is suspected to have been a heart attack. Was born in Sacramento, California. Wow. He began recording music in the late 70s on a $59 Sanyo monaural boombox, singing and playing piano as well as the chord organ. He went to college for a couple weeks, then dropped out, and he recorded songs of pain and more songs of pain. Yeah. His music has been cited by modern indie artists as a significant inspiration. So this song is called The Story of an Artist. It's off an album called Don't Be Scared, which was made in 82. So he was how old? Let's see. 61 to 82. So he's 21, I guess, when he made this. And it's just very different. There's no, like, perfectionism in the songs that I heard so far. There's no, like... It's... Like I said, it's lo-fi music almost. It's very interesting. So let's check it out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That's good. What? I don't know.
What would you just read?
It's like when you go to read your own poetry, you get all choked up.
Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. Everyone and friends and family saying, hey, get a job. Why do you only do that only? Why are you so odd? We don't really like what you do. We don't think anyone ever will. It's a problem that you have, and this problem's made you ill. Listen up and I'll tell a story an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. The artist walks alone. Someone says behind his back he's got his gall to call himself that. He doesn't even know where he's at. The artist walks among the flowers, appreciating the sun. He does this all his waking hours. But is it really so wrong? They sit in front of their TVs, saying, hey, this is fun. And they laugh at the artist, saying he doesn't know how to have fun. The best things in life are truly free. Singing birds and laughing bees. You got me wrong, says he. The sun don't shine in your TV.
I almost don't want to pause it. Yeah, again, I'm not even sure what to say. It's such a... There's such a vibe, an aesthetic, a feeling, an emotion that's being conveyed through the music. It feels so raw, it feels so... I don't know. I find it very interesting. I think I like it. It also makes me sad. Also, this song is actually probably like, wow. I listened to 2 other songs by him, and this one's probably my favorite so far. So there's that. Yeah, let's keep going.
Shine in your TV.
Sun doesn't shine in your TV. Here we go.
Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. Everyone and friends and family saying, hey, get a job. Why do you only do that only? Why are you so odd? We don't really like what you do. We don't think anyone ever will. It's a problem that you have, and this problem's made you ill. Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others just like to watch the world.
So that's a Story of an Artist by Daniel Johnston. And, yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it. Person says the sadness here is damn near unbearable. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. Rest in peace, Daniel Johnston. Now God will know the story of an artist. Rest in peace, Daniel Johnston. The irony of this song being in an Apple commercial. A damn masterpiece. Why did I only find him after his death? He's the Vincent van Gogh of music. The love of my life understood this song. I never really understood why he loved it so much, but when he died, I understood everything. I felt what he felt. I cry every time I listen to this song. I wish I could tell him he's okay. I wish I could have understood before he committed suicide. My poor baby. Oh, God. That's really sad, actually. Okay. What are the comments? But that my heart feels you. Much love to you. Life is strange. Sending you love. Sorry you had to experience that. Okay. One of my ex-friends introduced me to the song by saying it was stupid and ugly sounding and made fun of it. Afterwards, I couldn't stop listening to it. It's beautiful, in my opinion. He never took a moment to appreciate the feeling the lyrics and the voice gave this. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how powerful that is. Hey, Dad.
Hi, Daniel. Sorry, I didn't know.
You're good. No problem at all. So yeah, let's take a look at the lyrics real quick. So, story of an artist is the telling of traditional artist narrative. They are rejected by friends, family, and society for thinking outside the box and doing what they love. The song is likely autobiographical for Johnston, who as a young musician became obsessed with fame and art to the point where it became debilitating to his day-to-day life, holding himself up in his basement to write. In the words of his close friend David Thornberry, he was an obsessive creator, drawing and writing all the time. It wasn't about if I get famous, but when I get famous. He assumed that if he put in the time, tried to be in the right place at the right time, met the right people, it would happen. Although Johnston achieved cult notoriety later into his career, the peak of which was characterized by Kurt Cobain wearing his Hi, How Are You album artwork on a t-shirt repeatedly for the last 18 months of his life, he did seem to suffer from delusions of grandeur about his future fame as a young artist, partially stemming from his undiagnosed bipolar depression and schizophrenia. This fascination with fame upset his mother and father, who often scolded him for his lack of traditional work ethic. In his mother's words, "We produced a great big lazy bum, and he has no shame. You like it that way." This type of criticism had a clear effect not only on his self-esteem, but also on his writing. In his song Lazy, he says, "Well, I made some mistakes, but I haven't learned a lesson that I don't want to hear about responsibilities. I've got less important things to do. I'm lazy." Oh, yeah. His life almost seems to be a hyperbolic crystallization of the artist's narrative he writes about, save for a lack of notoriety, to the point where one might have difficulty seeing the song as pure allegory rather than something self-referential. Wonder who wrote that. Anyway. Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. Some would try, others aren't so bold. That means there are other artists out there who made it, but other people that tried to explore their ideas but got rejected. And because of what people were saying, they weren't bold enough to speak out and chase their dreams. Everyone and friends and family say, "Hey, get a job. Why do you only do that? Only why are you so odd?" This is expressing the fact that everyone around him thinks being an artist isn't a real job. They think it's weird to actually try to be an artist because it's the only thing they do. "We don't really like what you do. We don't think anyone ever will. It's a problem that you have, and this problem has made you ill." He portrays the abstract mind of an artist through this song. The lines portray the public's confusion towards his state of mind. Their bewilderment and lack of acceptance towards the abstract mind causes people to believe that it has caused him illness. The artist walks alone. Someone says behind his back he's got the gall to call himself that. He doesn't even know where he's at. As no one understands his perception of the world and how he connects with people, how he feels things, the artist walks alone on his own road. The artist walks among the flowers, appreciating the sun. He does this all his waking hours, but is it really so wrong? Unlike the rest of society, this person prefers to be one with nature, not one with their TVs. May we all strive to be like the artist. They sit in front of their TVs saying, "Hey, this is fun," then they laugh at the artist saying he doesn't know how to have fun. The laugh of peoples who don't understand the artist come from the incapacity of having an other vision of the world than the one which is imposed to us by TVs, lobbies, etc. The best things in life are truly free, singing birds and laughing bees. You've got me wrong, says he. The sun doesn't shine in your TV. The material nature of modern society has commodified the artist. The beauty of the artist is underappreciated as media and entertainment. There you go. That's it, right there. The beauty of the artist is no longer appreciated as media and entertainment overshadows it. The industry overshadows artistry. The writing for the majority, for the masses, writing vaguely enough so that everyone can relate to it, writing for the pure function of trying to make as much money as possible and creating art around it, has overshadowed just being an artist and creating art, because all these people have turned art into a science, into math, into something that can be perfected, into a verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, into the best production value, into 4/4 time, And if you listen to this song, you hear the nuances of his piano playing throughout the whole thing and how he changes it almost indiscriminately. And then the ending, just kind of just hitting away at the keys, It's really powerful, actually. I don't know if I could listen to it, on a regular basis, it wouldn't become my favorite music of all time. But there is a quality to it that makes it appealing, makes it interesting, and it's the story of an artist. Anyway, as people try to show him the simple superficialities of their condition, he appears to vehemently reject it. The sun don't shine in your TV. It's possible that Daniel Johnston is referring to The Sun Always Shines on TV by Aha, which was a hit at the time this was written. Then just a repeat of everything that he's already said, and then at the very end, instead of saying others aren't so bold, he says some would try for fame and glory, others just like to watch the world. And that is Daniel Johnston, the story of an artist. I like Daniel Johnston. He is interesting. All right. Thank you for joining me. Daniel Johnston's Story of an Artist. See you guys soon. Deathstroke 9, out. This type of song really makes you think, in my opinion, especially with the story of the actual artist.